everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kirsten and today's video is going to be my updated project pan. So I think this is my second update. So we had the intro and then one other update. So this one's going to be obviously for the end of March. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off on a positive note. The first product is going to be this 4th Ray Beauty Glisten Up Illuminating Mist, and it is completely gone. So at the last update, we were here, and yeah, I've used all of it up. So this is a pretty easy product to get through. It's something that I use every single day at the end of my routine. I use it sometimes, a lot of the times, to spray it on my sponge at the end of my routine and then kind of like set everything. And it just kind of goes pretty quickly that way. So yeah, that one is completely gone, which I'm excited about because it means I was able to open up this pretty fresh mist, which I actually prefer a lot to that one. I've used up a whole one of these in the past and I did end up repurchasing it. So that's the first one, and that is completely used up. And I used that 20 times to use it up this month. The second product is not as exciting, unfortunately. It is this mini Buxom gloss in the shade Celeste. It's what I have on my lips today over the lipstick that's in this project. You can see the two lines from where we started last update, and then the product itself is not much lower than that line. So it is right kind of towards the bottom of the O, whereas the last one was in between the X and the O. So I didn't use too much of this up, but I did make a little bit of progress. This month I only used it 6 times. And last month I used it 14 times. So I definitely did not use it as much as I did last month, but I'm just not really in the mood to wear gloss as much right now. So that makes sense. All right, let's go for 2 more exciting products. And this is my Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow Duo. I did have both the bronzer and the highlight in this update. So I wanted to use both of these 25 times or hit pan. I did not hit pan in either one of them, but I do have a pretty significant dip in both of the products. So I did meet that goal. This month I did need to use both of these 7 more times to meet that goal of 25, and I ended up using both of them 16 times. So I definitely met my goal here, so I will be rolling these out. However, I'm going to be putting this in my Shop My Stash. So yeah, I'm not going to be focusing on it solely, but I did meet that goal. So I will be putting that one up as far as that goes. Another one that I have not met my goal on is this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Diamond. It's just this Super Shock small shade from the So Jaded palette. And I have used this month 13 times. And my goal was to use it 25 times. So I do have quite a few more uses to get out of this shade, but I do love it. So I've used it 13 times, so I just need to get a handful of more uses. I think I could definitely use that 12 more times coming up this next month, and then I will have met my goal and I'll roll it out. But for now, that will be staying in the project. A product that I thought I was much closer to hitting pan on than I was is this pressed powder from No. 7. I have it in the shade Light, and my goal was to hit pan on this. I have used this product 26 times and I have yet to hit pan, and I had used it a lot before then as well. So I mean, there's like a pretty good dip in there, but it's still going strong. So I will be keeping this in the project. I've been getting to know this powder a lot better. It's not the best for setting my under eyes. If I've got like a heavier concealer, it's gonna still crease, but it is nice to just kind of mattify the skin a little bit where I want it and just kind of like add a slightly more coverage in the areas where I feel like I need it. The other lip product that I have in this project is the Almay Worry Less lipstick, and I have used this one 15 times. My goal was 12 uses or to finish it up, so I have met that usage goal of 12, and it is looking pretty good. So the lowest part is actually below the plastic piece, which I'm happy about that. I have it on today, like I mentioned, and I really do like this lipstick. So yeah, I'm actually probably going to roll this one out since I did just want to use it 25 times or use it up, but I think since I did meet that usage goal of 12 and I used it 15 times, that I'm going to just kind of like focus on some other lipsticks because that's pretty much been the only one I've been reaching for, but I might roll it back in later this year. A product that I am so close to finishing up is this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Primer, and I can't even really mark where it's at now. This is where it was last update, but I have to take the cap off now and kind of bend this over itself so that some of the product will come out, because it is almost gone. So it's probably going to be gone in like the next couple of days, but I just couldn't use it up this month. However, I have used this primer 22 times so far this month, and today's the last day of the month, so I won't be able to use it anymore. But I will continue to use that and hopefully use it up in the next few days. The last product I am bittersweetly sad about. I don't know, I can't tell if I'm more happy or sad about it, but I did finally use up this Thrive Cosmetics CC cream. The reason I say that is because it was expiring, so I needed to finish it up, and I kind of got tired of using it every single day, but it's amazing, so I am going to miss it in my collection. I just like to use different things. I don't like to always use the same product over and over and over again, so it was a little bit challenging to use this when I wanted to kind of dip into my other foundations, because now I feel like I've kind of forgotten what those formulas are like because I've just been using this one. So yeah, going forward, I'm not sure how I'll feel about putting a foundation in. I need to just like take a little bit of pressure off myself to finish it right away. But since this had the expiration date of January of this year, I really wanted to power through it. As of the last update, we were about here where this crease is, and it is completely gone now. So every time I use the pump, it is just air coming out. And this is a very, very good packaging mechanism here. So I do believe that all of the product is out of there. It's got kind of a, I don't know how you would explain it, but like an air compression system, so that it actually did feel like it was getting every bit of the product out, where I've had some pumps that kind of just felt like they broke. So I don't feel the need to cut this one open. I am going to consider it empty, and it will be rolling out of the project. So I did meet my goal on 6 products. So just to recap, I hit my usage goal on the bronzer, blush, and highlight, as well as the Almay lipstick, and I did completely use up these 2 products here. So those are the 6 that I will be rolling out. The 4 that I'm keeping in is the number 7 pressed powder, the Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop in Diamond, the Buxom Mini Gloss in Celeste, and the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Primer. So these will be staying in, and I will continue to have those same goals, whether it be a usage goal or a hit pan. Moving forward, I'm not sure how I want to do this project, but I'm thinking I'm going to kind of scale it back for the next month to just having 5 products in, because my collection is extremely small compared to a lot of people on YouTube, and so I feel like having 10 products to focus on just doesn't make a lot of sense for me, because I don't want to go through my products that quickly. I do enjoy using different products each day and kind of rotating through them. So I'm only going to add in 1 more product for this month, but I might change that next month. I just kind of want to play around with what feels the best for my specific project and what I prefer. So let's go ahead and talk about the product I'm going to be adding into this rotation, or this project. All right, the product that I'm going to be adding into this project pan is going to be this concealer from NARS. I've been talking a lot about this on my channel, but this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have it in the shade Light to Vanilla. If you're curious, I do think it's a pretty good shade match for me, but I truly just cannot stand the packaging of this product, and NARS is also not cruelty free, so I don't want to be kind of promoting them anymore or purchasing from them. But if you haven't heard, what I don't like about this package is that a lot of, or like very little product comes out on this doe foot, so that is literally everything that comes out. Also, sorry about the paint on my hands. I've been painting our house, so I got paint all over my hands, but this is as much product comes out on the doe foot, and I just think that that's terrible. Like, this is it that comes out, and so I don't know about you guys, but that's just frustrating to me, because I've mentioned this like probably 10 times already. You just have to keep dipping back into the product so many times every day when you're getting ready, just to cover a few spots on your face. So I just don't really like it anymore. I do plan to take the stopper out and just really try and use this. I'm not going to be able to really mark this, but I will just track the usage of it, and my goal will be to finish this up. I do know that I will be repurchasing one of my favorite concealers, if not my favorite concealer, this coming up week, because I am going back home, and I know that the CVS there sells Flower Beauty, and they don't sell it where I live. So I will be picking up the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. I finished one up in December, and I have just been missing it, so I am going to go ahead and pick that up. However, I do want to know that I'm focusing on this concealer so that I can finish this shortly after I purchase the new one. So I just want to make sure that I'm not just forgetting about this, because I don't like it as much. So I will be taking the stopper out and trying to use this up. But yeah, this is going to be the one that I add to my project. For reference, I do think it's at least halfway used up, so hopefully it won't be too long before I can use all of it up. I did purchase that in November, so just for reference. But yeah, those are going to be the 5 products that I have in my project for the next month. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I also hope that you don't mind that I'm cutting back the number of products in this project pan for the next month. I just kind of want to see like what works best for me. I might end up adding a couple of more next month and doing like 7 or something, but yeah, for now I'm going to leave it at 5 and just see how that goes. So with that being said, that's it for me today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.